Welcome, Earthlings! From the minds of Dylan Oltoft and Rob McNair, we bring you Laughing on a Prayer!
Dylan, mate, are you familiar with a certain song called WAP?
Yes, I went on a long pilgrimage once up the mountains themselves just to hear the opening track.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, I've done something that I never thought I'd do in a million years, and that is I actually looked up the lyrics to WAP.
What sort of heresy was this, beseeching the Holy Scripture?
Well, there is a certain lyric that caught my eye of this song, and it is "Bring a buck and a mop for this wet ass pussy."
Such poetry.
Yeah, I know. We are but simple men amongst such poetic gods.
Edgar Allan Poe can suck Cardi B's apparently soggy flaps.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I thought would be funny?
Elderly abuse?
Yeah, obviously.
But what else?
Because, they're the most disposable of society, right?
They break the easiest. It's like when you squeeze a hula hoop.
Yeah, or a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Children
exactly.
and elderly people are equally brittle.
Yeah.
Both,
I hear.
Both don't drink their milk.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, this particular lyric, "Bring a buck and a mop for this wet ass pussy," and I believe.
Do you mean bucket?
Bring a bucket and a mop.
Yeah, for this.
Yeah. You fucking with some wet ass pussy. Okay, so I've got the lyrics here. Now, obviously, we are absolutely incredible at doing impressions. I'm thinking we should.
I think we covered this song during the music episode. Didn't we?
I think that we should try and say these lyrics of this chorus.
Can I do it as Mickey Mouse?
Yes, as different characters. Celebrities.
So it's the 50 Shades of Grey game. Basically, there was a big game eons ago where basically people had to read a random line from the book 50 Shades of Grey, but in a silly voice or any sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got the lyrics here, and I think we should try and see how many impressions we could do saying the lyrics of the chorus of this masterpiece of musical accomplishment.
Game. People who are listening, firstly, welcome to Laughing on a Prayer. Secondly, feel free to... It's a podcast. We talk about random shit. We got a good episode for you. But feel free to put on the instrumental to WAP as me and Rob go through this.
Yeah.
You might have to time it correctly.
Or don't. Like we're not telling you to, self-harm. Because that's wrong.
God.
Anyway.
If there's one thing to guarantee... Do you know what's hilarious? I bet that thing's on YouTube and it hasn't been demonetized. All the shit YouTube demonetizes, but they're not going to demonetize a fucking record label song, are they?
Pussy.
Yeah, that can be said. Do you know what they use in the clean version? Yes, there's a clean version.
What?
There's a clean version so it can be played on radio. It's called.
No, there's not.
They change it from pussy. It's wet and gushy.
Oh.
For this wet and gushy.
Wet and
gushy. That's what they've done for the clean version, so that it can get radio play and all that. I swear to God, for this wet and gushy.
That's wet and
gushy.
What, gushy?
Gushy, yeah, gushy.
That's almost worse.
Yeah, it's not saying like pussy though.
Gushy.
I swear to God.
Gushy, like some fucking guy said, "Hey man, I fucking fucked this girl and her pussy was gushy." Okay.
It technically is relevant to the song because if you need a bucket.
Yeah, and also that's what sort of caught my eye. I was like, what's the sort of imagery of that? Are you just gonna mop her pussy, or are you just gonna mop the floor where she fucking drips everywhere?
But that's the equilibrium of the metaphor. Maybe your penis is the mop, and your balls are the bucket.
Yeah, but then there's wet ass pussy.
So maybe her she doesn't have an ass. It's just a second pussy, and she has terrible diarrhea. Hence a wet ass pussy.
You're disgusting.
Anyone watching this eating stew or chili, I do apologise.
Or soup.
Oh.
Or chocolate milkshake.
I'm glad none of my friends and family listen to this.
That's all right. You don't have
Just strangers on the internet.
Yeah.
So much better.
Anyway, that's anyway. Okay, right.
Hit the track. Here we go.
We've got the chorus here. Who do you want to start with an impression to say the phrase? Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
You're gonna start as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, we're gonna choose each other.
Oh, are we not? Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, but I'll do Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. Okay, if you want, whatever. Unless you want me to do it, it's up to you.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
You sort of sounded like if the Hulk was a Nazi.
You would not like me when I'm anti-Semitic.
We know for a fact he's Austrian. Don't put it in the comments. Right, here we go. Okay, what am I doing for bring a bucket?
I guess the same thing. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet. Let's keep it consistent so we remember.
Yeah, what do I choose?
Oh no, choose your own. Let's choose our own. See how many we can get out of there.
Okay. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass pussy.
Is that Rick and Morty?
No, I was trying to be RoboCop.
Oh. Okay.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. Hey Brian, bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Are we just doing that one line in different voices?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Keep it simple.
Bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Nicholas Carget.
Yes. Oh, Christ. What you got for us?
Okay. Arthur, bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Ah, that's that famous character Angus, was it?
Yeah, played by Cillian Murphy in a TV show.
Oh, sorry. Oh shit! You said Arthur, so I immediately thought.
Arthur.
So I thought you were immediately doing Angus.
I thought I was doing an okay Tommy Shelby impression, but well, that's fine. I have no feelings.
No, that's on me. I heard Arthur and I instantly thought. Rob, bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Dear boy.
Boy, was I walking?
It was walking.
Bring me a bucket and a... Sorry, hang on. I'm gonna start that again because that was shit. Bring me a bucket and a mop for that wet ass pussy, Andrew.
Batman?
No, it's the fucking hormone monster from Big Mouth.
Oh, Maury.
But I did it. I'll do the up. Bring me a bucket and a mop for that wet ass pussy, baby. There we go.
Was that Dobby?
No,
sorry, was that Stitch?
Rick.
Rick?
Yeah, you know, from Big Mouth.
Oh, I thought that was Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
I mean, either way, whichever impression was better.
Fair enough. It sounded like a good Stitch there.
Oh, well, thank you.
Completely intentional. Okay, then, I'm going to go with... Bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Grandma?
No, that was a very shit Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh. Okay. I
wasn't going to do fucking letters.
Yeah, no one was. Okay, I'll go on.
What you got?
Bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Malkovich?
No, it's Snape.
Oh, fucking hell, right. Okay. Well, you could just say that's Alan Rickman.
Yeah, but, you know.
All right, then. That's very good. Okay, running out of... Oh, okay. Bring me a bucket and mop for this wet ass pussy.
You having a stroke?
Stallone.
Oh,
I am the Stallone, if you're listening to this and you're a long-time fan, we do love you.
Trust me, he's not. I doubt you can hear much through all the plastic surgery that's in his fucking head.
I haven't smiled in years. I am completely numb throughout my whole body. The only feeling is in my pinky toe.
Bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy. That was quite obscure, maybe. I feel like
I'm fucking lost.
It's the Martian from Looney Tunes.
What, Marvin the Martian?
The little dude with the green helmet.
Yeah, the Trojan helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I tried.
Oh, I must destroy that wet-ass pussy. It's obscuring my vision of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Fun fact, do you know why that Martian was the referee in Space Jam?
Because he sucked Harvey Weinstein's dick.
No, because he's both an alien and a Looney Tune. So he could be a fair judge.
Ah, fuck.
That's why he was the referee.
That's funny. That's
impartial.
Good.
So, okay, feel free to give me one, because I'm struggling to think of someone.
Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy as any one of his characters. I don't fucking care.
Okay, first, there's gonna be a lot of burp talk. Oh, fuck,
Come on.
I'm trying to do Bronson. Bring me! Because you know he just screamed 60% of his lines in there. Bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy! I tried.
Alright, I'm gonna try Tom Hardy. Right, what you do, mate? You bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Was that Legend?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's like his Ronnie Cry. A shootout is a shootout.
Like a Western Superman.
Okay.
Fuck that place. Oh shit, we just doxed ourselves.
Okay, here we go. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy.
Someone who's unsure of themselves.
I was trying to do Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah,
you know
Yeah,
exactly what I'm saying.
I go on.
I tried.
Hey, Lois, bring a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy. That was shit.
Was Peter from Chicago now?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Hey, Lois, where are we going? Let's get some deep pan pizza.
Fucking wet-ass pussy. That was shit as well.
No, here's shit for you.
Are you trying to do Yoda?
For a wet-ass pussy, bring bucket and mop. Oh, Christ. At first I thought...
Well, it's... For a wet-ass pussy, bring a bucket and mop, you should.
I was originally going to do Marge Simpson, but when I immediately went it just went to Yoda.
Oh, we could do some... Oh, fuck. Bring a bucket and mop for this... What shit? Worst episode ever.
Oh, go with the guy.
There we go. I saved it, I feel.
Nice one. Next, you can do a poo. So then, see how well that goes.
I feel like I've been issued a challenge. What, you don't think I won't do it?
I know you will.
What, it's not racist. I'm doing a character that someone else has done.
True, his voice actor was white. Why shouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Like Mike Henry.
Right then, who was... Oh, fuck, I forgot who I was about to do.
Oh, you must know some people.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, nice.
Enough is enough! Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy!
Very insensitive. I love it.
That's what should have happened. Sam Jackson should have appeared at the end of the music video and enough is enough. Or better yet, he should have appeared fully dressed as Nick Fury and said, "So Cardi B, I see you like having a wet ass pussy. Are you prepared to have a wet ass pussy for your country? How would you like to be an Avenger?" And she just she does a big front job. She does a big frog jump and lands her wet ass pussy right on Thanos' head and suffocates him.
I don't know what's more disgusting. What you said was either a front job or a frog jump.
Basically,
speak. Okay, I've got it. Okay.
What you got?
Bring. Oh wait, what's the lyric again?
Bring a bucket.
Yeah, bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Nah, he wouldn't have bring a bucket of mop. He would have just grabbed it, wouldn't he?
Oh.
I'm gonna grab that wet ass pussy. Grab it by the wet ass pussy.
Or Bill Clinton.
I'm gonna miss these jokes now.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Oh, we're doing American presidents.
Yeah.
All right then. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Nice. I'm trying to be Reagan. Ronald Reagan.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
That was really good.
Thank you. Very insensitive because I'm white, but
oh my god,
who fucking cares? I've got black hair, so it's alright.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Nixon's back.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Kennedy.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, you're gonna do a JF Kennedy. I think, Rob, that you should bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Nice. Nice.
I suppose you can do a Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore Roosevelt. I don't know what Theodore Roosevelt sounds like.
Yeah, glasses.
Yeah.
That helps. That should really help with the voice. He had glasses.
Yeah, great. I will bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Stay home because I am a giant fucking cunt.
With an upside down bowl of custard on top of my head.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot to tell you this fucking story. Okay, so I was having a bet, right? And I lost the bet. Okay. I was having this bet with this guy. Lost the bet.
This is starting to sound very like the opening of one of Pornhub's videos.
Oh no, mate. You have no idea. Okay, so I had this bet with this dude, okay? And I lost the bet and I was looking for my wallet, but I left my wallet. Because we bet money on it. I was like, oh, sorry, man.
Oh, just like when you go out to dinner with people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry, guys.
yeah, exactly. I left my wallet. I was like, oh, sorry, man. I left my wallet. I can't give you the money. And he was like, oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. We can work this out some other way. Okay?
This is still sounding like porn.
Yeah, well, let me finish. So.
Oh, is that what you said to him?
Yeah. So I spit on my hand, ready to fucking jerk this dude off.
I believe you.
Yeah, and so he's like, no. Look, here's the thing, man. This ain't going to work because I've got erectile dysfunction. I'm like, okay, man. So how the fuck are we going to settle this debt? And he says, well, here's the thing. Because I've got erectile dysfunction, it means I can't fuck my wife. So I'm going to need you to come back to my house, fuck my wife, and therefore we're all fucking happy. In conclusion to my story, that is why Boris Johnson's next child might have black hair.
Very good.
Anyway, welcome to Laughing on a Prayer. I think we've got some questions from some people.
I wanted to give Gordon Brown a try. I imagine he's literally the. Do you know the bulldog that did the insurance adverts? Oh, yes. He sounded a lot like Gordon Brown.
Even though his name was Churchill.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was before Tony Blair? First of all, hi guys. I think what we need to do is get a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy. See, that's the thing. All our prime ministers have been really fucking boring, so it's really hard to do characters of them.
Yeah, is it bad to say that Boris Johnson's like the most exciting, but he's like the most like retarded?
It's sort of Boris Johnson looks like he wakes up every morning and then combs his hair with a sticky toffee apple.
He looks like the kind of guy He's the sort of person that you think that, the hardcore Redditors look like. Fucking dumbass fucking virgins.
He looks like a half-melted white chocolate ice cream lolly.
Oh, yeah.
Halfway down melted down the stick. Yeah. That is his spine.
Yeah, exactly. As do all politicians.
I can't think of something for Theresa May. She sort of looked like what Caitlyn Jenner will look like in a few years.
Yeah, as does Jeremy Corbyn.
Hey, don't be fair to Jeremy. To be fair to Jeremy Corbyn, I'm very impressed he's lasted the winter this long. He's a fighter.
Yeah.
You don't shake hands with the IRA without a few balls. We're gonna be killed now.
By who? The IRA?
I don't know. They're still knocking about, aren't they?
Yeah, all Labour supporters.
They ran out of compost, so they're just on Twitter now. Shit. Laugh about that. But
I mean, we could.
But yes, here on Laughing on a Prayer, we are going to be answering some more fan questions. You guys gave us some really interesting shit, and we want to start off by ruining your new year by answering them.
We do. It's already been weird because we've been saying the phrase wet ass pussy for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, there goes that YouTube money, eh?
Oh, yeah, not that we do YouTube money because we're better than that. Until we're not, in which case, yeah. Anyway.
Yes, we'll never sell out until someone offers us to sell out.
Okay.
Wait, quick thing. Please leave us questions. So once again, we do this all the time. Any questions in the comments, we will answer.
100%. And we've got 2 questions. The first question here is from Hablando Random.
I love you, Hablo Random.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
If we pronounce that wrong, that's just the way you typed it. So... What's he got for us?
Well, the first thing he said was that your voice apparently sounds exactly like Tom Holland's.
Now, we're talking about Spider-Man Tom Holland or director of Fright Night and the Langoliers Tom Holland?
Okay, I'm going to assume it's definitely Fran Langers of the leader light Tom Holland.
You're right there.
No.
The Frying Goliaths.
What? I don't know, whatever you said. I'm assuming it's the second one.
The director of the Langoliers.
Well, yeah, no, obviously, because our commenters are really intelligent people. They don't cater to the pulp fiction of modern day Marvel shit.
Hey, if I sound like Tom Holland, does that mean I can get in this upcoming Spider-Verse movie?
No.
It's Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, fucking the first one, Tobey Maguire.
The first one. We grew up with the fucking quote unquote the first one.
You know what's more angering there? I did like the Tom Holland one. I didn't like the Andrew Garfield one. I loved Tobey Maguire.
No one likes the Andrew Garfield one. Everyone loves the Tobey Maguire one.
You know what's weird?
We fucking grew up with that shit.
You know what's ironic? Even though the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's considered the biggest crybaby, when you look at them all, he's actually the most jacked, buff Spider-Man.
And he has the best villains. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, think about all the fucking memes that the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man has under its belt. And then think about the one meme that the Tom Holland Spider-Man has that isn't even in his own film.
What's his meme?
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, I was going to say, what has he had so far? He's had Vulture and Mysterio. And my biggest problem with those is that they weren't even Spider-Man villains. Both of them were pissed off at Tony Stark. Can we get a Spider-Man movie about fucking Spider-Man finally?
Yeah, exactly. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, fucking solid shit.
I'd still say the second one, like the...
And rewatchable.
Very much so. Well, to be honest, I still say one of the greatest...
Like Dr. Octopus, man. That fucking...
Exactly, the train scene from the second one.
Oh my god, how so fucking good was that?
But anyway, I sound like Tom Holland, do I? Cool.
Apparently, but that wasn't even the dude's question.
Disney, pick up Laughing on a Prayer. I'll do voiceover for Tom Holland if you want. If you want to do a Tom Holland animated show and he's off getting buggered, I'll do... The mouse has got to collect, bitch.
I mean, to be fair, you've seen the photos. He does kind of have a nice ass.
He is legal, right?
Yeah.
He has that. He's very young looking, so I'm just checking he's legal.
No, he's like 24.
Okay, fuck it. He's only 2 years younger than me.
And
I could look like his dad.
He's young year older than me. 1 year younger. Yeah, 1 year younger than me. Anyway, the actual question that this...
There's nothing wrong because obviously my girlfriend's 24 and love is love, you know? Just yesterday we celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, yes, love is love. The paedophile's the paedophile's motto.
Well, you just missed my paedophile joke there and all. I just said we celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
Well, you know what? Hollywood has missed a lot of paedophile shit, so...
Notice how no one's talking about cuties anymore. I guess it didn't destroy the world like everyone thought. No one talks about it anymore. They got away with it.
Yes, that is fucking fad. Anyway, that's not even the fucking question.
We are going to get to your comments.
That Hablando had even asked. He asked...
What's Hab got for us?
If you two were trapped inside a car because Cujo, the rabbit dog from Stephen King, is waiting for you outside, what would you do? Plus, you don't have weapons to kill Cujo.
Well, that's fine, because I am a human weapon.
No.
Ironic, really, that his question...
Someone asked me to clean my weapons, so I wash my hands.
I'm going to quick didact here, because we never do that. It's quite ironic that he chose a Stephen King thing when the director I thought... Tom Holland, he thought I was, directed The Langoliers, which is also a Stephen King book.
Wait, can you say again? Sorry, I got lost on that. The Tom Holland that you thought who was?
The guy who said I sound like Tom Holland, and I thought it was the Tom Holland who directed the movie The Langoliers.
His name is Hablando.
Hablando, who thought I sound like Tom Holland, is the name of the director who directed The Langoliers, and that is a Stephen King adaptation.
What the fuck is The Langoliers?
It's basically a book about people that get trapped in a pocket in time, and there are giant meatballs with teeth that are coming to devour them all, because every second in time is devoured. And they pretty much have to escape back to their time, or the giant meatballs with teeth. You know Rick and Morty, the giant meat that episode where Rick had those meatball people when he was doing time. That's what they were parodying. The Langoliers. They're like these meatballs that fly around and eat up all of the universe for every second of time there is.
Okay. But to go back to Hablando's point...
Yes, Cujo.
Cujo is attacking you. You don't have any weapons to kill him.
I've just wanked off...
and we're trapped inside a car. What are you going to do?
What kind of car is it?
He doesn't say.
Because if it's like a DeLorean and the doors open differently than regular cars, that could be an advantage.
Oh yeah, if it's like an armoured car or some shit.
Yes, we're trapped in a tank.
Like from the CIA or some shit. It's got like bulletproof glass and shit. I'm just going to sit in there and be like... Fuck you, Cujo, and wait you get the fuck out.
Have you ever read Cujo?
No, but...
Dog is evil and possessed and fucking psychotic. He's not going to get tired.
Yeah, I know. He's like a chihuahua that's big. Okay, maybe this might piss people off. I have not seen Cujo. I've not read Cujo, but I have seen book reviews of Cujo.
What, on YouTube?
Yeah. I watch book reviews.
I was about to say, how there's no way you typed that in to the search bar.
No, I get like recommended shit because you know the algorithm and stuff, and like they're generally like sort of long form videos. Are like an hour and a half,
right?
And I like to just put them on in the background if I'm like painting models or whatever.
Yeah, me and Rob are super cool guys painting models and listening to YouTube videos.
Well, one of us paints models.
The other one does push-ups.
Yeah.
We're not party animals, basically, is what we're getting across.
No, we just drink alone or with each other.
And which is talk into a microphone.
Yeah, sure.
Right, so Rob, I'll let you talk first because I've wankered on for a lot. How are you going to escape Cujo?
Okay, well, here's the thing. We're in a car. And the question says, if you two are trapped inside a car...
I'm going to quickly veto saying you can't just drive off.
What?
Come on.
Bitch,
you know that's not what he intended.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't say that.
Cujo has gone under the car and he's bit your brake line or whatever.
Bit my brake line. I don't need a fucking brake. I need to drive fucking off. Okay. Here's what's gonna fucking happen. Okay. Let's break this shit down. Okay. What car are we in? Chances are...
Let's say it's an Audi.
An Audi, but chances are probably my car, maybe.
Okay.
Volkswagen Polo. fucking.
That is beautiful.
Sorry, that was unprofessional of me. I apologize.
ASMR fans would love that one. You should have done it deeper into the mic.
Yeah. We got fucking tire iron, as the Americans call it.
Do you have that in your back seat or
in the back?
Or is it in your boot?
Under a flap, yeah.
Would you be able to reach it without needing to get out the car, basically?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because my back seat's pushed down because I have no friends, so I don't need to, carry people around.
Yes, Rob's a notorious dogger, so he just pushes down the back seat and it's just smooth sailing.
Well, no, I'm not a dogger. Okay, I'm a murderer. There's a difference. All right. Okay, I don't rape people. I kill them. There's a difference, all right? Maybe I'm a murderer, but at least I'm not a rapist.
It's interesting how
leave me alone.
It's interesting how a lot of people would say that's better.
No, I think being a murderer is way better than being a rapist.
Yeah, I guess I'd rather be Dexter than I'm trying to think of a popular rapist.
Fucking Weinstein.
I just fucking
or
said
Epstein.
that.
Or Weinstein or Epstein.
Oh yeah, okay. I'd rather be Dexter than Cosby.
Yeah. Also, quick, what's it? PSA. Epstein did not kill himself. Also, I happen to have
check the flight logs.
Yeah, exactly. Also, just want to say Keanu Reeves was not on those flight logs, so our boy is safe. Also, I have
AIDS.
Yeah, I have AIDS, which is why I managed to keep my weight. So yeah,
Rob's had AIDS for years. They really help him with his weight loss. He has. You got a personal trainer and your dietitian. Your personal AIDS.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. There's two things that you should not fuck with: AIDS and condoms. Anyway, I've got a tire iron in the back. Cujo will probably get, I hope, a little bit tired because, it's a Volkswagen. They're very well built.
Okay, so just quickly ask, I hope you've locked the doors.
Yeah, obviously. I've got the door locked.
Walk us through, like, you're in your car. Maybe you're about to go to the spa and get a curly whirly, and Cujo's right at your fucking window.
I mean, mate, I live in Western Supermare, so I lock my car doors, like, fucking all the time.
It's funny in a town that is just nothing but, like, it's like God's waiting room, like Brighton. So it's nothing but full of old people that is full of so many decrepit.
I mean, there may be old people, but there are people where, you got to lock your doors.
Young degenerates like us.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, like, when fucking wild animals attack, you got to be defended. All right, and I'm not saying that, they're not people, but
dogs are old people.
Yeah.
I just wonder if we're still talking about Western's elderly residents.
or young West. I don't really care.
Okay.
But that's the point. Lock the doors of the fucking car.
Right, what's next?
Get the tire iron.
Tire iron.
Yeah.
So you're actually going to open the door and try and fight him with the tire iron?
No, only if he breaks in, I'm going to whack him with the tire iron.
Okay.
All right. Defensive situation.
Best offense is a good defense. Okay, so you've got the tire iron, doors are locked, now what?
Well, it's best defense is the best offense.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, apparently the best way to kill a dog is to grab its two front legs and just pull them apart because it fucking fucks them up or some shit.
I think that would work on us if someone was tall and strong enough.
Yeah, I know, but with a dog, apparently, because their legs are, like, positioned that way, if you grab their two legs and just pull them outwards, you fuck them. Yeah, you fuck it. That's how you kill a fucking dog.
If you can somehow get behind him.
No, you can be in front. If it's John on that, you just...
So while you're reaching for his hind legs, he's
no, mate, you're doing this. You're stronger than I am. You're the one doing it, mate.
Wait, hang on. We're not in this car together. You're on your own.
Are we not?
I thought we have to individually.
Oh, I thought we were in the car together. I'd be like, mate, you fucking.
I thought the question is that we have to individually say what we do in this situation.
I thought you're the one he jumps on. You pull
Wait,
his
so
legs
you get the tire iron? What do I get?
What you get there is you pull them apart and I smash them on the back of the head with a tyre iron. Come on, mate. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So he's not going to hear my side of the door unclicking, me opening the door and slowly crawling around.
Well, I would hope that you would come to my rescue.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open the door and I'm going to fucking scarp her and you can deal with it.
Fine, I will, but
I'll leave my door open and all so we can jump in.
Okay.
You get the tyre iron.
Fine, but you're going to have to live... You're going to have to live with the guilt that you let me die.
That's not even the worst part. I'll then have to walk home.
Well, at least you'll get your cardio.
Let's say you were by yourself and I wasn't next to you. If you were facing Cujo alone, what would you do?
Oh, fucking get a tyre iron.
Right.
For fucking sure. I'm basically just sort of like, wait there. If he smashes in, because how's he going to smash it? He's going to smash it through the window, okay?
How strong do you reckon your car's windows are?
Oh, not very. But the point is that he's going to smash through one window. Therefore, a bit like the hot gates, 300, there's only one avenue that he's coming through. Tyre iron, fucking smash him with fucking shit.
Right.
Alright? Smash him. Shit.
Wait, we weren't allowed weapons.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed a weapon, but that's just the shit that's in my car. Alright, a tyre iron is not necessarily like... I mean, if I say, oh yeah, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to break it, and they're going to pull out my fucking AR-15, I'm going to fucking... yeah, fuck you,
For disclosure, Rob does not carry an AR-15 in his car.
No, sadly. But I do, but you know, I do have one of those things. So I feel that if I was in my car, I'd be allowed to be access to the stuff that I have in my car, right?
Okay, fair enough.
Surely.
So what am I going to do this question? I don't have a car.
No, but I assume that you were in my car.
Okay, let's say I'm by myself and for whatever reason I'm in your car. You've left me in it overnight while you went...
I would never do that. I would never do that to escape death. I would never do that.
No, I'm not saying you knew Cujo was coming. Maybe we're going to the shop. So you've gone into the shop, you're getting some fags or something and all that, and you've locked the car, and then out of nowhere...
No, I'd be getting booze, because if you can't fight drunk, don't fight them at all.
And then out of nowhere, Cujo's appeared. That's how he sounds. So then...
Yeah, that's how dogs sound, yeah.
Now, quick thing. Do I have permission to possibly damage the interior of your car to survive this situation?
Mate, it's a fucking Volkswagen Polo. Do what you want.
Okay, so I'm going to... Shit. I can't maybe, I don't know, rip out your car's fucking CD player or something to use that as a blunt weapon.
Or the tyre iron.
I'm going to pretend I have no knowledge of the tyre iron. And this
you do now. I told you about it just now.
Well, I'm going on the idea of a Dylan that doesn't. So,
okay.
I have no idea of your tyre iron.
So you've consciously disarmed yourself from the most effective weapon in the vehicle.
Well, how fucking boring would it be if I had the same answer as you? Tyre iron, bash its head in.
Well, I'm going to being dead.
I want to try and 18 my way out of this. I'm going to try and see if I can take things from maybe take off the sun.
Again, it's a Volkswagen Polo. There is nothing exciting in this car.
Hang on, because that's the thing. Just like John Wick, a good killer can make anything a murder weapon. So I've got to John Wick my way out of this. So I'm going to rip off your mirror at the front, the top one.
The top one.
Do you have a mirror?
What, the rear view mirror?
Yes, the rear view mirror at the top.
Okay.
Yank that off.
So I'm going to fail my MOT. Thanks.
I asked for permission to rip the interior apart.
Yes, I did consent to that.
Right, so I'm going to rip that down. Maybe I can sort of jam off the steering wheel, make that into a sort of makeshift shield. I'm going to have to take off my shirt maybe, and maybe rip that until it's a long strip.
No, you have to fight shit shirtless, right? Yeah, sure, 100%.
So I'm going to use my shirt, tie that around, so I've now got a steering wheel shield, and whatever... And
a steering shield.
And the rear view mirror is sort of like, from what I've ripped it out, it's going to have a sharp little bit, so I'm going to wield that in my hand like a little ice pick sort of thing. Then I'm going...
Okay. Continue.
And then, now I've got my shield and my ice pick, I'm going to unlock the car, I'm going to slightly jerk the handle. I'm going to use my front foot and fucking kick it as hard as I can. Dog won't see that, so the door will whack it a little bit. I roll out of the car. I've got my shield out in front of me, and then I'm pretty much just going to gladiator kill it. So I was going to jump at the shield. It's biting on the shield, possibly my arm. Jab, 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 jab.
What if he goes for your balls or your legs?
I won't lie to you, Rob. I will put my arm in a lower direction.
Okay.
And shield myself.
So why would you kick open the door? Like you might as well just keep the door closed, because that's what's like keeping you protected.
Yes, but I need to deal with the situation, so I can't just wait for you to get back.
Okay, yeah, no, sure. I'm definitely gonna help in that situation.
And again, you said I can wreck your car, so I've kicked the door open. It's whacked the dog. It's gone for the shield. It's buying the shield, and I'm going to use my little rearview mirror blunt ice pick and stab it through the temple.
And I'm going to take it to the garage for the MOT. Like, okay, lads. So here's the thing. There was this fucking big ass dog, and he was real angry.
I would love to see your response coming back with your curly whirly and your booze, and you just see a dead dog, me with your steering wheel strapped to my arm, and a bloody rearview mirror pick.
I mean, to be fair, I think it would be sort of over the top enough that I'd probably be like, yeah, fuck it, fair enough. Solid fuck.
Let's be fair here. That it's like, you know, like from the Punisher season 2 when he's in that bathroom and he's being all nice. So he puts his belt around his arm and all that sort of thing. I've just tried to make use. Like, what would you have used as a shield? Would you have ripped off maybe the headrest from your shield?
Well, no, because my car doesn't actually have headrests.
Right.
I would just have the door closed, I think.
But if I'm honestly thinking, I'm not sure in reality I would have actually done that.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm just trying to think of a fun way to get around. If I'm thinking in actuality, I probably would have just panicked and died.
I think that's the result for most people in like a stressful situation. I would have panicked and died.
Well, yeah, everyone likes to think, oh yes, I would have just faded to the left. I would have then just done an absolutely perfect backflip, and then
I would have done this. I would have done that. It's like, no, you wouldn't. Wrong.
Because in most in high adrenaline situation, no one knows what they're going to do. Fight or flight.
It's like emotional as shit, isn't it?
When your life is literally on the line, you will see a side to yourself you never knew existed, possibly. Either an abject coward or a merciless psychopath.
Mm-hmm. Well, not necessarily a psychopath, because, like, you know, if you're in self-defense, like, you don't need to be a psychopath to fight. Like,
well, exactly, that's the thing, but you'll do it without hesitation.
Yeah, it's fight or flight, though, isn't it? It's like, either I need to run away, or I'm going to fucking kill whatever the fuck it is that's threatening me.
Well, yeah, if you think you're about to die, you're not going to give a fuck. You'll break their necks for 1,000 puppies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
As they're charging at
100%. And, you know, that's like...
If Peter's listening to this...
Yeah, well, okay, Peter, you went on to Steve Irwin, so fucking suck a dick.
What, a guy that brought thousands of people towards animals?
Yeah, did you not know? Peter went after him. Saying, like, he was fucking harassing, like, crocodiles and shit.
Well, yeah, of course he was, but it wasn't hurting them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Peter was stupid.
He was bothering them, yeah, and he was interrupting them in their habitat, but he wasn't doing any harm. He was a professional.
But he was, like, saving sick animals and shit.
I'd also wager probably every person this year that is involved in like animal marine life or anything like that, or any sort of thing related in that field, was because of him.
Oh, yeah.
They watched him as a child on Animal Planet or wherever he was, or Discovery, and that's what got them into that line of work.
And his kids are doing it as well. It's like his kids are like carrying on like his legacy. Like people fucking love that shit.
Peter are the animal equivalent of like the ultra feminists. They're just white noise.
Yeah, they're like the fucking alt-right of fucking animal right. And the thing is...
The anti-maskers of animals.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, fucking Peter kill more animals. Like, they kill so many animals. They put so many animals down.
They're all hypocrites anyway.
Look it up. Fucking look it up. Like if you don't think that Peter don't kill animals, fucking look that shit up. They fucking do. They're pieces of shit.
If they think killing an animal would help their cause, they do it.
Yeah, which they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Which they do. They're fucking wankers.
They're ruthless, and you can't trust them. Plus, they probably don't bathe. So, what's our second question?
Second question. All right. Second question comes from Vintage Rock Pod, which I assume is Vintage Rock Podcast.
Ooh, shout out to them. Go watch their podcast. They support ours.
Also, just to say, we're subscribed to both of them because so people that subscribe to us,
we sub back.
Yeah, exactly.
Always. Yeah, I won't lie, that is a really cool name. Vintage Rock
Podcast. That is a sick name. God damn it, guys. Come on.
Yeah, much better than laughing on a prayer. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, laughing on a prayer. That's what our thing is.
We don't even have podcast in our name.
I mean, we have... anyway. Okay.
What's the Rock Pod got for us?
Vintage Rock Podcast says, what musical instrument would you choose as a battle weapon if you were headed to war?
Okay, are we talking modern war, or can we please be in a medieval war where I'd live more than a minute? You know, if I'm in Afghanistan, everyone's got SA-80s and I'm with a fucking harp. I'll go first, guys.
War.
Can we be in a medieval war, please? Like the Battle of Hastings or something?
Well, I mean, if you recall, there were bagpipers in World War One and World War Two.
How long did they last? Come kill me, I'm being very loud.
In World War One.
What, so someone in the trenches was about to go over the top and the guy next to him was armed with a bagpipe? Yeah. That must have been very good for his morale.
Yeah, no shit, that's what it's for. That was what it was for. They fucking had bagpipers.
Hey, over here!
But funnily enough, officers had a higher mortality rate than bagpipers.
Why?
Because the Germans were like, that guy is playing a bagpipe.
I guess that's not going to shoot
I'm not
going
to shoot him. Like, I might as well shoot the officer that is wearing a very distinctive uniform who's in charge of people. I'm going to shoot him instead of fucking...
I guess that does make sense. Even from an evil perspective, no one shoots the trumpeter. They shoot the guy who's armed.
Unless, funnily enough, actually, this is a quite neat story. Is that from where I'm from, there's a small town called Alton.
They have good towers.
They do not. They do not. There is Alton Towers, but it is nowhere near this town.
And no one ever makes that joke.
And everyone makes that joke. However, it's not funny anymore.
It's still funny to me.
Because you're not from Alton.
Not an American that gets there and be like, I'm looking for Alton Towers. This is Alton, right?
Anyway, there was a battle in Alton Towers, and there was a preacher. Yeah, there was a preacher during this battle who got shot.
Oh, right.
Basically, and this was
the church. That's usually not done.
Yeah, well, this was during War of the Roses.
Oh, okay.
Where muskets were kind of a new thing. Assuming it was probably an accident.
Wait, did they even have muskets when Henry VIII was around? The War of the Roses?
Yeah, no. Was it the Queen Mary or something like that? Is big shit there.
War of the Roses, that was like the 14 or 1500s, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had muskets and pistols and stuff. They were very bad.
Oh, yeah, probably.
They're very bad, but anyway. There was a preacher that was shot, and bagpipers got shot as well, but that's because, you know, a machine gun
No one likes the sound of bagpipes.
No one likes the sound of bagpipes.
Shut up, it's 2 a.m.
Shut the fuck up! You're annoying as shit.
Oh, you know that famous Christmas day on World War One? I would have loved to hear bagpipes going Silent Night when you all met up for a little bit of a party.
Yeah, bagpipes don't play peaceful music. They don't play peaceful music, mate. Anyway, what musical instrument would you choose as a battle weapon if you're heading to war?
Okay, hey, we'll make this a twofold. We'll choose our instruments for the modern age and for the medieval age.
Okay.
Modern war and medieval war. What are you going to choose for the modern war?
For the modern war, I would most probably choose bagpipes. Now, the reason for this...
You're going to line them full of poison. Poison gas.
By breath, yeah.
Years of smoking, he can...
Yeah, the reason for this is that bagpipes are very much used raises morale of your own side, and also doesn't necessarily strike fear into the enemy on the other side, but it means that their enemies are coming, and if they're Scots, it means you're about to get fucked hard. Now, for medieval age, I'm thinking like a cello, mainly because it's got that spike in the bottom that you rest it on, and you can stab someone with it.
But aren't they hollow?
Yeah, but it's got a spike on the bottom.
So how many people would you reckon that'll work before it just breaks?
Well, I don't know, but it's got a spike on the bottom.
Are you at least going to use the... what do they call it? The stick that you drag it across like on the violin. It's got a specific name.
The bow?
The bow, yeah.
No, because that's really weak. But if the spike breaks, then I can use the big thing of the cello to whack people like a club.
You're not even going to take off the strings, garrote wire and all that? Or...
Oh, I could do that if I had enough time. But, in the heat of battle...
ISIS has descended on you, and you're going to get out your trusty cello.
Well, not in medieval times.
No, this is the modern war we're starting with.
Oh, I said in the medieval times I'm going to use the cello.
Oh, okay, medieval one, right, fair enough.
But in modern times I'm going to use the bagpipes, because it's going to piss them off. Because, actually, here's an interesting fact. There's something called PSYOPs, psychological warfare, where British Army and American Army, they would used to play their own music. They used to taunt the Taliban, saying, "Oh, you guys are fucking pussies. You guys fuck goats."
Did they do that in Vietnam?
Yeah, they did it in Vietnam as well. They're like, "You guys are fucking pussies. You guys fuck goats." They play their own music. No, literally, they would say
very
that.
Very culturally sensitive.
Just to get the Taliban to shoot at them.
Why does the Middle East hate us, I wonder?
Then, because we have women rights, bacon, alcohol.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No, that's main. They hate us because we have women's rights. And so what would happen? A lot of
women in this nation would disagree.
Okay, women. Name one right that men have that you don't in this country. I'll fucking wait.
Peace standing up.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate thing. I fucking love to pee sitting down all the time.
Well, if it's 2 a.m, you don't want to. You're not going to bother to turn the light on or anything like that sort of thing. You have to.
You might as well fucking do it. Anyway, that's what they fucking used to do.
So bagpipes.
That's what they fucking did. They used to taunt the fucking Taliban, right, in Afghanistan and stuff. They'd be like, "You guys are fucking pussies. You guys fuck goats."
Yeah.
All this shit.
Did it work?
And then, and so the Taliban would get pissed off and they shoot at them. And they'd be like, "All right, let's call this fucking A10 Warthog down on these motherfuckers." Just fucking...
What, Halo style?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking... And it's like, oh, look, all the Taliban are fucking dead. Because we now know where they're shooting from, and they just fucking Air Force the fucking shit out of them.
I remember seeing the thing...
psychological warfare.
Might have been a few years ago on the Facebook. It was a thing about how they're specifically trying to get female soldiers to take on like ISIS troops and all that. Because apparently if you die from a woman, you don't get like your paradise and all that. So they see a woman soldier and they fuck off because they're scared of that.
Here's a fucking sick story. World War II. Do you know... Have you heard about the Night Witches?
No, it sounds like an awesome metal band.
Nachthexe. Okay, so the Night Witches are... They were this squadron of female Russian pilots and navigators.
Of course they were Russian.
Right, in World War II. And basically what happened was... the Russians created this bomber regiment, or this regiment, right? And one of them was this night bomber regiment that flew like these biplanes that were made out of basically like canvas and fucking, wood and stuff. The plane that they flew, it was a biplane from like World War I. It was called the Duck, and it had 2 seats. It was originally a training plane, so you'd have the trainee and the instructor had 2 seats in it. But during World War II, the Russians utilised this plane to drop bombs on the Germans. And what they would do is they would fly very low in this plane, and it would be below the German radar, so they would never see them on the radar. And then what they would do and this is fucking sick, they would turn their engines off, so they would glide and be silent. And then what they would do before they got to their target, they would like start laughing and crying out and shit like that as they would drop their bombs. So if you're a German soldier on the ground and you hear this laughter in the middle of the night, it meant that bombs had just dropped and you're about to get fucked by this Russian night bomber squadron. And that's what they were called. And the Germans named them the Nachthexe, which in German is night witches.
How long did the Russians run that program for?
From through the end of the war.
Till the end, wow.
Yeah, right to the end of the war, and they went all over Europe, and they were women from all over the place. So if you were like
German, right? So did they not start it until Germany invaded Russia? Or...
Yeah. So Germany invaded Russia.
Right. Okay.
And
good, well done on that, by the way.
Yeah, and they're from all over the place. So it's like if you were a mechanic in a factory, you could join, which is great because it means that you can fix your own plane, right, if it gets damaged or whatever. Right. And then if you were educated at university, that means you'll become a navigator because you know how to sort of do so. And they flew sort of like 12 missions a night, and they flew during the night and slept during the day, and they did this like all the time. I was like, that is some fucking sick ass shit, fucking cool. And they were called the Night Witches by the Germans. And when your enemy gives you a fucking name, that means that you've kind of made it as a fucking badass unit. Fucking solid.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking cool. And fair play to that they were women and all.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking cool.
Right then, we're almost out of time, so I'm going to quickly say, in the modern age, in the modern war, I am going to choose the musical instrument of...
The kazoo.
Sharpen it down to a shank and just... musical instrument, fucking hell. I'm going to choose... Okay, if I choose an electric guitar, could I have an amp with it to plug into?
Well, yeah, otherwise it'd be kind of a shit.
Okay, I'm just... Okay.
It'd be a bit of a shit musical instrument.
Brom, 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 brom.
What would it be like?
Okay, so I'm going to have it, but I'm going to have the most powerful amp ever. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end the war with the power of rock! I'm gonna Jack Black it. I'm going to go right into this heart of ISIS's...
But Dylan, what about the power to move you? With mind bullets!
No, not Tenacious D. I'm going to bring them
You said it was Jack Black.
Yeah, but the way I'm going to do it, the music I'm going to bring to them is like I'm going to Metallica it. 3 minutes into Enter Sandman, and ISIS will just cast away their weapons and everything, and they're going to fucking start headbanging, they're going to be mosh pits, a merch store will appear out of the ground.
Yeah.
Beer tents to the left, to the right.
And then Russian artillery is going to come fuck them up.
Oh no, Russia is then going to airdrop in Rammstein, and we're going to make a proper fucking... And through the power of the electric guitar, I have ended war. Yeah!
I don't know if you know, but Russia and Germany kind of have a little bit of a strained kind of history between each other.
Really?
I would not necessarily rely on Putin to drop Rammstein
either way
into anywhere, let alone a war zone.
I'm going to quickly point out, by the way, I can't play the guitar, so this is very fanciful thinking. So yeah, I'm going to use an electric guitar in the modern age to win them over. And in the medieval time, I am going to use... I can't use electric guitar then, they'll burn me as a witch. So I am going to use...
Just drop my phone on the floor, but I don't care.
What? We don't use our phones to reference. We're in an airtight, fancy recording studio.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
Have you ever listened to his podcast?
Oh, yeah.
I really mean to, because apparently he's like really well balanced with people he talks to.
Oh, yeah, man, you have.
Like, I hear he has some really awesome guests.
Oh, yeah, dude. Fucking... You really need to.
If you guys want us to have guests, mention it. We might think about it. Anyway, so...
Not that we have anyone that we know.
Oh, yeah. We know tons of famous fucking people.
No.
Ourselves.
Yeah.
I guess for a medieval weapon, I'm going to have a...
I'm trying to think of medieval weapons. Like, I feel like you could have a lute that you could use as a club.
I'm trying to avoid things that are hollow. Something that might have more than, like, a one-time use. Okay, so a musical weapon that, maybe I could go for a, yeah.
I'm thinking like an
You know what? I'm going to use a really big bell. Like, the sort of, the bells that town criers have. Ding, 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 ding. But I'm going to have a really big one. I'm going to use it as a mace. So I'm going into war with a town crier there. Hear ye, you're fucking dead. Whack.
Hear ye. Yeah.
It may get some dents in it, but that's the best I can think of.
That's actually true. It's like, the like in reality, like warhammers, they're not like these massive like two-handed shit. They're like sort of clubs, basically.
Well, yeah. All you need is just the end to be solid enough. You don't need something that's the size of a car.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also it'd be unwieldy as well, like a massive two-handed thing.
Unless you had the sort of strength and dexterity to really maneuver,
But it's like we were talking about this just earlier before we started recording, like broadswords and shit. They were like two-handed weapons. Like you grab the blade and you deflect and
exactly.
You break bones and stuff. Like
and how dual wielding itself is very impractical because 9 times out of 10, a shield will save your life more than a second sword.
Yeah, and also a shield is basically a weapon in itself. You can charge someone.
Oh yeah,
hit them like
get someone on the floor, 3 whacks to the skull with a shield, they're dead. Shields were like bludgeoning, thick.
Yeah, bludgeoning and shit. It's like, and you like the full weight of like a grown ass man like smash you in the head. That would kill, man.
Not to mention the edges of the shield. Like someone just like throws their sword aside, grabs their shield with both hands and just slams it down on your neck. You're dead.
Yeah, and
shields are really underrated.
Tactical formations. The tortoise, the Romans used and shit.
I know shields aren't as fun to use in anime. Everyone likes to have that. My most hilarious use of a sword in anime is when they got the handle and they've got this blade behind them, so they look really cool, but the sword's behind them.
Yeah, it's like
their entire front is exposed, but it just looks so cool.
Yeah, and it's like, they hark to it as well in Game of Thrones. It's like you gotta stand sideways for like fencing and shit.
Oh yeah,
because you're small tight. Same thing with like I don't really do like I've not really done sort of like tactical shooting, but it's like you got to make yourself a smaller target as you possibly can. When if you're in a fight, you got to make yourself.
That's the same in
martial target, right?
That's the same in martial arts as well. It's why fighters turn to their side. It's called because the front of your body is known as your center line. So yeah, you turn to your side and you create less of a target.
Yeah, exactly, isn't it? And it's interesting to see as well because there's so many different disciplines of fighting.
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
Which is
it's very different. Lots of guns to master.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone that's a master of revolvers ain't gonna fare well with a sniper rifle, are they?
Yeah, I mean, some people do. Some people don't, but it's like, I mean, for me, like I've been shooting my entire life, but I still suck at shooting.
No, I like those people that have those revolvers that can do the the revolver ocelot, flips and tricks and like they can make the gun spin around in their hand and all.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do all those tricks, but like if you don't hit anything, then you don't hit them.
Well, that's the joy of a revolver. The rounds are so thick. You're just widening your chances of hitting people. You don't have to be a good shot if the bullet is the size of the person.
Yeah. I mean that's the phrase, isn't it? Is that a 9mm will expand, but a 45 will never decrease.
Yeah.
It's like, but the thing is,
don't get better aim, get a bigger gun.
But the thing is, a solid hit with a 22 is better than a solid miss with a 45.
Yes, I'm going to pretend I know what that means.
It means that you could hit someone with a 22 caliber bullet. At least you hit them. You could, but if you miss with a 45, well, you missed them.
Yeah, true. What's the problem with obviously straight shotguns and all that sort of thing? Someone that's moving around is still a bit of a...
Yeah.
Moving targets are a bitch.
Moving targets are a bitch. I know this because I've tried to shoot moving targets with a 303, and that's mostly probably because I am a terrible shot.
Well, you used to take out like vermin on golf courses, didn't you?
I've taken out not on golf courses, but I've taken out grew up on a farm. I've taken out a fair amount of vermin.
I thought when we were in uni, you go home for the summer and like work on a golf course, getting rid of vermin.
Not on a golf course, no. But
where was it then?
Well, it's back home. On my
farm.
Okay,
fair enough.
Back home on my farm.
Well, yeah, hares and all that sort of thing. They're pretty fast.
No, I didn't shoot hares, but
they make a good stew.
Didn't shoot hares. Rabbits and shit, because it's vermin.
Once again, if Peter's listening,
if Peter's listening, they were taken out humanely with a rifle. That is how you should fucking take out.
And it was Rob's land, so fuck off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right then, guys, we have come to the end of this episode. Once again, please give us more questions. As you may have noticed on this episode, the more ridiculous and specific the question, the more we'll fucking fumble around it.
Exactly.
Musical weapon in a fucking battle,
but to be fair, that was a solid question.
No, actually, yeah, those were really good questions, and we really want to thank both of our people for really engaging and thinking about such an awesome questions. Drop those down below. We will answer anything. The more depraved, the better.
Yes, exactly. And until then, you have been listening to Laughing on a
Prayer.